Hello guys, can you hear me?
Yes, Srini. Good one.
Yeah, hi, good morning. Hey, what about your interview? Your interview is done. Last time you said you are okay.
Srini, you were saying something?
No, no, you said some your interview is having right. It is done.
No, 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 Srini.
Okay, okay. So the yesterday what we discussed, right? What we discussed, do you remember? So what are the selenium components? Can anyone? What are the selenium components? There are four components, right? What are there?
Selenium IDE,
Hmm.
Selenium Grid,
Hmm.
Selenium RC,
Hmm.
remote control,
Hmm.
and
IDE.
Selenium IDE,
Uh,
Selenium RC,
uh,
Selenium Grid,
uh.
and last one,
Selenium WebDriver. Main is what?
Selenium WebDriver.
WebDriver. So WebDriver is very, very important. Okay.
Sir, WebDriver is an interface, na?
Yes, interface. Yes, correct. It's an interface.
That's
So we need not write like WebDriver equals to new WebDriver. We are assigning like WebDriver driver equals to new Chrome driver. When we are assigning that object, right? How we will assign that object? Okay, WebDriver equals to new driver. We are not assigning like that, right? We are assigning like how we are assigning
we can't
WebDriver
create
driver.
four object in interface. We
Yes,
can't create four object for interface.
correct. That's the reason we are writing what WebDriver equals to new Chrome driver. Okay, all Chrome driver related things we are assigning to the driver. Correct. Hmm. So yeah, we'll see the practically, then you will understand. So yesterday, yeah. Right once. It's very easy, guys. If you are in good in Java, right, and you are in good in automation, right, within 1 month. Yesterday, one of the student got selected. It's a package is almost 6 lakhs package. 2 years of experience. See, imagine 2 years, 6 lakhs means it's a good package. Only 2 years. Okay, because he struggled a lot because he did a lot of practice, lot of examples he did. Not only our class material. Okay, he did lot of things. So you need to practice your own also. Okay, so yeah, so where we are in the last class we are discussing about the four components, right? What are the four components? IDE and RC, WebDriver, and and grid. Okay, so this is all are very, very important. Okay, and coming to Selenium is a suite, we know, right? IDE, we know. IDE is what a plugin, right? It is a plugin. You can add the plugin. What was the use of IDE? We can write. You can record and play the script. You can record the entire the application and you can play the script. Okay, Selenium WebDriver is a browser specific driver, so you can use Chrome driver, you can use Edge Chrome driver, you can use Firefox driver. Okay, RC means you can use multiple languages. Okay, grid means what I told you, right? If a same script, if you want to execute it in different OS operating system, like suppose I have the Linux system will be there, but I want to execute the same script into the Windows and a Mac, we can use that. Okay, that is what he's saying. Run server test at the same time with the different missions, and running with the different missions and operating system. Okay, now another interview question: what are the advantages of the selenium? What are the advantages and what are the disadvantages in the selenium? Okay, so what is the advantages in selenium? Most of the people, most of the organization, why they're preferred is the selenium, because it's a open source. What is called open source? Open source means what? So no need to buy any license. Okay, suppose in my testing team there are 5 people will be there, means I can simply say that guys, you please use that Selenium. if it is a commercial tool, if suppose it is a commercial tool means what? I need to buy the license for the year wise. I need to spend some amount for that license. Okay, even I use or if I'm not use also, I need to pay that amount for the license. So again, license again there is a customer support, and if license is not supported, again we need to put lot of efforts on that. But it is not like that. If you are using Selenium, there are a lot of open sources will be there. You can use that open sources. Okay, there is no license cost of for it use. Okay, no need to. If you are using Selenium means no need to install any license. Okay, it's a open source. It's a free of cost. And what is Selenium IDE? I told you, right? What is the benefit of IDE? Okay, Selenium IDE component provides the access to the Selenium suite records and playback feature. So if you don't know anything about programming or you don't know about any automation, right? In that case also you can start working with Selenium. How? By using of IDE. Yesterday we did, right? You just add the plugin. Based on that plugin, what you are doing, you are recording and you are playback. Okay. So if you don't know anything about that automation part, you don't know what command it is executing. In that case, what you can do, you can go with IDE. Okay, you can learn what is happening there. You can learn easy way. Okay. And what is the advantages of another advantage is what Selenium Grid helps the parallel and distributed system. See, only I'm writing one script and I'm executing parallelly and distributed systems. Like I can write the one script and I'm executing in where Linux and Mac and other operating systems also I can execute. Okay. And most widely used program. This is the one of the advantages in Selenium because I told you right yesterday, we are not in one language, right? If you know the Java, you can start with the Java. If you know Python, you can start with the Python or Ruby. So the programmer can or a tester who has a preferable language, like suppose you are in good in Java, you can start with Java. You are in good in C sharp, you can go with the C sharp. Okay, there are multiple languages will support that. The reason every organization why they preferred as a Selenium because project will be it's not always Java, right? The project might be it is in Python or the project will be in Ruby or the project will be in .NET. So in any case you can use that Selenium. Okay. And also it supports popular browsers. Mainly it supports the browser. See, main browser is what Chrome. Now people are mostly using 99% most people are using what Chrome browser on. So Chrome is what it is supporting, right? If the Chrome browsers are not supported means again there are a lot of complication will come. Okay, so the major browsers is also will be supported. So this is what the advantages. Okay, one side of the coin. The other side of the coin is what disadvantages. See, disadvantages are more in the Selenium. Okay, what are there? Selenium only supports or what? What kind of testing? Web-based testing. It won't support window-based testing. So don't say that Selenium will support the window-based testing. Okay, Selenium is only supports with what? Web-based testing. Okay, and the mobile app cannot be tested by using the Selenium. Suppose if you want to test the mobile application, okay, nowadays what the people are doing for any project, web-based application, app-based application. If web-based application we need to test, and app also we need to test. So in that case you cannot use the Selenium. Okay, Appium, again there is another family, Selenium family, there is an Appium. You need to go with Appium, and again you need to install, you need to check whether it is Android or whether it is iOS. Okay, so there are a lot of challenges things will be there. You cannot work with mobile testing with the Selenium. You need to install Appium, and based on that you need to work with Appium. Okay, but in Selenium we cannot use the mobile apps. Okay, and cannot test the capture. See, sometimes we'll see the barcodes. Okay, OTP, before that you will get some barcodes, and that also we cannot use by using of Selenium. Okay, don't worry, there is an alternative way. Okay, if we are not use means what, we cannot say it's not used completely. There is an alternative ways. Okay, we'll discuss all the things, don't worry. And main disadvantage in Selenium is what, whenever you run anything, you are writing some script, okay, it won't generate any reports. You will not see anything in the console. Suppose generally you are writing some code, right? That output, where you will see that output generally? That output you will see in where? In console, right? So whether it is pass or failed. But in Selenium, it won't generate any reports. How many test cases are passed and how many test cases are failed, how many are skipped. So we will not see all the things. So in that case, what we need to do, we need to depend on what third-party tools like TestNG, JUnit, extended reports. So we are depending on what third party tools. We are depending on what the third party tools. Okay, so Selenium will not generate any reports. Okay, if you write any script, right, you will not see that output in the console. You need to write. Okay, and Selenium is what free tool, right? Thus there is no ready vendor support. In case any major issues will come, we don't know what is happening there, right? So in that case, how we need to achieve that one? So there are a lot of Selenium communities will be there. Communities means what? There are a lot of group of people will be there. When not the people are using the Selenium things, right, what are the people are facing, right, they will post it in the Google. So in case if you are hitting any issue or you are facing some problem, so you cannot call directly to the vendor. So how to resolve your issue, how to solve your issue? In that case, what you need to do, you need to depend on communities. Communities means what? There are LinkedIn communities will be there, Facebook communities will be there, Selenium communities. Okay, and in that group they will post it that this is what the issue is currently, this is what the current issue, how to resolve that. They will give some steps. Okay, so we are not depending on a vendor. If you buy the license, means suppose I'm buying the AWS license, means in case any problem will come, I simply open the ticket. When the ticket will be resolved within 48 hours or 24 hours. But in Selenium it is not like that. If you face some issue, means you cannot raise the ticket, right? It is an open source, it's a free source. So how to resolve that issue? So what you need to do, you need to more what we can say, that more active in the websites. You need to check that website what the issue is be there, is there the same issue is facing by someone else or not. You need to check, and the solution will comes on the online itself. Okay, there is no other portals and all the things. There are a lot of Selenium portals will be there. In that you can check, and the user is expected to keep programming knowledge. See, this is very important. At least you need have some programming knowledge. Okay, without programming knowledge also we can learn, but at least you need to know, right, what is method, what is class, what is whatever you are writing. At least you need to understand what you are writing. So at least you need have some programming knowledge. Okay, and sometimes many challenges will come with the browser compatibility. What is called browser compatibility? You are taking highest browser and your WebDriver is lowest version. In that case, it won't support. Okay, but nowadays in Selenium 4, it will not be happen. It will be, we will not see browser compatibility issues. Okay, but sometimes if your system, your browser is lower version, your WebDriver is higher version, in that case we'll see some browser compatibility issues. Okay, but interview definitely they will ask you, can you please define what is the advantages and what is the disadvantages? This is the fresher level question. So you can say that Selenium is an open source, anyone can use. And we can go with, if you don't know any programming knowledge, then you can go with what? IDE. What is called IDE? Integrated Development Environment. It is a plugin you can record and you can play. Okay, and grid will help you multiple execution, like one script you can run in different operating system. Okay, so these all are what advantages. Limitations, you can say that Selenium is only supports is what web-based application. Okay, now people are going with Catalan. That is also, you can, it will support both web and Windows, but it is a commercial tool. The people are going with Tosca. What is Tosca? Tosca is also automation tool, but it is also commercial. But whatever you are learning in coming days, so first you need to good in one tool, then other tools are very easy. Okay, so this is what the limitations. And what is the Selenium WebDriver language supports? You know, right? In these all languages will support. Java will support. C Sharp will support. PHP will support. Python, Perl, and Ruby. Okay, any language. So yesterday we discussed. Do I need to learn all the languages? No, no need to learn all the languages. Any language you are an expert in one area, the others are very, 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 very easy. Okay, if you are in good in Python, in Python and Java, the same thing, driver.get only. Okay, so the syntax will be changed. Okay, other than nothing, logic will be the same. Okay, but syntax will be changed. Selenium WebDriver browser support. What browsers we can automate? You can automate Edge Chrome browser. You can automate Edge Chrome, and you can automate Firefox, and also you can automate a Chrome browser and Opera and a HTML unit like a browserless. We can run your script browserless also by using of HTML unit. We'll see that one. Don't worry. And Selenium WebDriver operating systems. So by using the Selenium, in which operating system I can work with the Selenium? The like Windows it will support, and Mac it will support, and OS like Windows different versions, and Linux it will be support. Okay, so in any environment you can implement the script. Now the major part today, what if you want to write any script? Okay, if you want to write a start your automation, first of all the editor is required where you will write the script. Where you will write the script, you know Selenium, now you know Java, but where you will write your script? So you need to install some editors. Okay, there are multiple editors will be there. So one of the best one is what? Eclipse. So you need to download the Eclipse first. Okay, once you install that Eclipse, what you need to do, you need to download the WebDriver. Again, once you install, set up the Eclipse, right? And then next step is what? You need to download what? Selenium WebDriver. Once you download the Selenium WebDriver, right? Where you need to download the Selenium WebDriver? I told you, right? This is the site. Always you need to go with this site. So where you need to download? So simply you can go to the downloads, and if you observe this one, what is the current one? Okay, what is the current one? If you see this, the latest stable version. Okay, what is the latest stable version? You always need to take what latest stable version. What is the version now? 4.26.0. That is what the latest one. Suppose you need to download this one actually. Okay, we'll see that practically, don't worry. Now suppose your lead asks, no, no, I don't want to go with the 4 series. Can you please download the 3.2 or 3.1? So in that case, what you need to do, you need to go with the previous releases. What is called previous releases? Just click this, you can see all your previous releases. Okay, so when I told you, right, ID, RC, WebDriver, and Grid, they come up initially. They start with what? Initially, they start with what? 2.3.90. They come up with this, and next they added a new functionality, and now they come up with what? 2.4.0. See, in real time also the product will comes like a version wise. So first they come up with what? 2.3.39.0. Okay, they introduce this one. After that they implemented new things, then they will give that release is what? 2.4.0. After the release is what? 2.4.10. In real time, I'm talking about in real time. If you are working in real time also, we will also release the product like this. Like, do you remember we discussed in agile methodology, scrum call, sprint wise? After the sprint planning estimation meeting, after that we will go with the sprint 1, sprint 2 is completed, then what we need to do, we can go for the release. So the first release is what? 2.390. After release is what? 2.40. After release is what? 2.410. So we are going with what? Release basis. Okay, definitely they will ask you, Now, what is the current version? See, what is the current version? Initially, after 2.3.1, they come up with what beta version. What is called beta version? I told you, right? Alpha testing and beta testing. Okay, so they come up with beta. You cannot take this build because it's still in beta version only. So still they are going with implementation. They find something again, they will go for implementation. Again they find something, again they will go for implementation. Again they find something, again they go for implementation. And finally they release is what 3.0. You can take this build, no problem. Okay, so like that, what are the enhancements? You see, enhancements means new things like iPhone 14, iPhone 15, iPhone 16, iPhone 17. Why they introducing like that? Because any new features will come, then they will come up with a new product like series wise. Okay, so only they will not give only iPhone, right? If you see that iPhone 8, iPhone 10, iPhone 14, iPhone 15, iPhone 16, why they're coming with the Pro? They're different because whenever any product will comes, right, they will add it in new features and they will introduce in the market. Okay, so now what is the latest one? Selenium 4. Okay, and what is the current version? What is the current version? 4.26.0. This is what the latest version. You always need to download what latest version. Okay, because you are keeping as what 2 years of experience. You cannot say last year also I work as a 4.2.60. Then the other person knows that, oh, you are a fake experience. Understanding, right? Because we what is our release? Just now we got this one, right? 4.26 is what recently we got. But you cannot say the last year also I worked with 4.260. You cannot say like that, right? Are you getting what I'm trying to say, guys? Is it clear? So you cannot say last year also I worked with what 4.260. You can say that last year I worked as a 3.0. You can say like that. And understanding, right? Are you getting what I'm saying? So you cannot say that the last year I work as a 4.261. This is what latest one. Currently it will be available. So you need to download this one. Okay, once you download this one, right? Now what you need to do, you need to add this jar files to your project. Okay. Now what you need to do once you download WebDriver, right? Then next is what you need to add the jar files to your project. Next, you need to download the third-party browsers. But Selenium 4, if suppose you are working with Selenium 3, you need to download the browser initially. Okay, where you need to download the browser? You know, right? You just go to the Selenium website. Again, you need to download that browser. Okay, if you are using Selenium 3. Okay, okay, but Selenium 4 not required. See, you need to download this browser's latest version. You need to download. But in Selenium 4, it is not required. The browser solve or automatically it will comes when you add the WebDriver. Okay, you need to download this one. Once you are working with the Selenium 3 means you need to download this one. But in Selenium 4, it is not like that. Okay, no need to download all the things. Okay, is it clear? So editor first is what you need to install that Eclipse. But before that, what you need to do? One of them again interview question. First of all, you need to install the Java because we are writing the script with the Java, right? In your system, you need to check whether the Java is presented or not. What Java version is there or not. How to check, guys? Anyone have the idea? Just open the command prompt. What command we need to check?
Java dot
Java dot
hyphen.
hyphen version. Hmm. So first of all, before, see, you need to check. See, in your personal laptop, we can do all the things. Okay, in organization laptop, don't worry, they will install all the things and they will give you. But in before that, you need to personal laptops. You need to check whether the Java is installed properly or not. So what command you need to check? Simply Java hyphen version. Okay, so in case the Java is not installed, right, it won't show this one. Okay, simple steps, very simple step, but most of the people that miss the simple steps only. Once you install the Java, very easy. Next, finish only. Okay, don't say that I don't know how to install the Java. Guys, you need to start with your own. So download the Java and simply extract and install next. So you can do your operating system, VOS and all the things. Okay, no need to go with for repairing center again. No need to do operating system upgrades and all the things. Okay, so you need to have some technical knowledge. That is also is very important. Okay, now Java path, you need to check whether the Java path is set correctly or not. What command you need to check? Java. So you need to check these commands. Okay, if your path is set correctly, okay, then you will not find any errors. It will show all these commands. Okay, it means your Java path is set correctly. But interview question, how to set the Java path? Once you install the Java, right? Simple, you know, right? How to download the Java. Simply download the Java. Download. So you can download the Java, and once it is download, right, you can extract it, and once you next, right, you can see that in your program files. Go to your C folder and program files. You can see that Java. Okay, here you will see that what is the version Java JDK 17 1.8. Okay, there are two versions for me. Okay, now how to set the path? One of the most important is what? How to set the path. Okay, how to set the path? Anyone know that? Can anyone tell me how to set the path?
You need to copy that shared drive path.
Where we need to copy? Correct. Where we need to copy that path?
Shared
So this is process will be there. This is what you can go to this PC. Very important entry question. This PC properties
environmental.
when environment variable, correct. Advanced system settings. Once you go with advanced system settings, then environment variable. Here there is a two things will be there. User
It,
variable and system variable. So in this case, where we need to add. Suppose you are in your laptop, you are only one person, other person, in case other person will come and they want to access, means it should not be so, it should not be shown, means what you can do is you can create as what user based level. Okay, if you create for user based level, means that particular user only can see that one. But if you added in the system level, so if you added in the system level, means anyone can log in into your application in your system, means they can see the Java. Okay, so how to add this one? Simply you can create in system variable. Simply click that new variable name. What you need to give? Java underscore home. You can give your name also, but you need to understand, right, what is this variable. So better you can give what? Java underscore home. After that, what you install, right, after installation you will see this path, right. Simply you can give this path. Okay, simply you can give this path, uh, right. This is what, how to define that variable and variable value. Okay, variable name and variable value I already given. If you observe that Java, see, Java underscore home and and in the C folder it is the path. And again, next is what you need to set the path. This is very important, very important. This is, you need to set the path. How to set the path? The same thing, just you can give the new. And I told you, right, in the path is always you need to give the bin folder. Okay, bin, you just click this bin and you just copy up to this one. Most of the people will not do this one. The most of the people, what they will do, they will only give this one. Okay, when you are giving the path, right, it should be given with up to bin. Just copy this one and add this path to your new, and just give this one because I already given. See programming file Java and 1.80 2.3.b. Okay, so this is what, make sure that you need to give a proper path, because Java is not there, we cannot write any script. So predefined things, what is required to start your automation. So what is required? Editor is required, Editor is nothing but what? You can take any editors like Eclipse. You can take the Eclipse. Simply how to download Eclipse, you know, right? Simply you can go to the Google and download Eclipse. Okay, no need to ask, no need to depend on anyone. Okay, simply you can go with Eclipse download and just click this one, next, 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 and finish. If your bit is what 64-bit, you just download the 64-bit. Okay, so no need to ask or no need to depend on anyone. Okay, you need to install with your own. Okay, so first you need to install the Java and make sure that your path should work. So again, no need to depend on anyone. After you set up your path, check in the command prompt. Simply what you need to do, check the Java version is correct or not. Okay, now yes, it is getting Java version. Next, you need to check the path is set correctly or not. Java C. So trust yourself, don't trust others. Okay, you are thinking someone will come and someone will teach, someone will tell you. Don't think that one. Do yourself. In real time, no one will help you. They will give you a task and you should complete with your own. Okay, you are thinking still someone will come, someone will help. If you think like that, you cannot move forward. So in case if you are hitting some issues, then well and good. Issues we required. So by issues only you can learn new things. Okay, so don't wait for someone will come. My laptop is very new laptop. It will be corrupted. If you think like that, right, you cannot may proceed. Okay, so do your own. Okay, it's very very easy. Anyhow, I will share the documents. Okay, you need to install the Java, you need to install the Eclipse, and you need to ready with all these setups. So what we can do is tomorrow, what we can do is if you are ready with all these things, okay, if you are ready with all the things, then what we can do is we can launch the Chrome browser. Tomorrow only we can launch that one. So once you done all the things, right, simply you can create, say once you are done with Eclipse, right, you will see that's Eclipse like this. Now simply what you can do is file, okay, now new, okay, Java project. So here what you need to write, so demo is already there, right? And what is the date today? It's demo 12. Okay, now, so simple guys, it's very very easy. Okay, if your setup is done, finish. So your project will come. Under this project, what we need to do tomorrow, anyhow I will tell you tomorrow. Okay, don't worry. Okay, here we can create one more package. Okay, you can create one more package. This is not required, so that's the reason I'm deleting this one. Okay, here what you need to do, package. Under the package, what you need to do, you need to create a class. Package you can give anything, com dot demo 12. Okay, now finish. Under the package, what you need to do, you need to create a class, new class. Okay, here the class name you can give anything. Okay, launch. Okay, from tomorrow we'll see that. Just example test. See, but remember one thing, in Java programs, okay, without main we cannot execute Java programs. Okay, so always you need to select this option. What is this option? Public static void main string arguments. Okay, so whenever you are writing or you are executing any script, right, in Java is always, it will check with what, whether it is having a main method or not. In case if the main is not there, it won't execute. Okay, so always you need to select what, public static void and main string arguments. Okay, here you need to write your code. Okay, now simply I want to print hello. So this is what plain Java program. Okay, you can start working now. You whatever you want to learn Java, right, you can learn here also. So simply I'm writing what system dot output dot println hello, right. Now if I want to run this one, this class, so go to that class and right click and What you need to do? Run as. What is run as? It's a Java application, right? Run as Java application. So what it will do? It will execute and it will show that the output in the console. Hello. It's very easy. People are scared about writing the code. It's very easy. Once you habituated with the code, right, you will leave the testing also. But it's very interesting thing, but you need to understand what is going on here. So people don't copy paste. Most of the people, what they will do, they will watch the YouTubes and they will copy paste. They will not understand the basic part. This is all or what basics. When you want to create a project, what you need to do, once you install the checklist and you need to go to the file and project. Once you create the project, what you need to do, so after creating the project, you need to create a package. Okay, now next, and finish. Once it is done, right, now what you need to do under src, what you need to do under src, you need to create a package. Okay, see under src, now this is not required. Okay, default it is coming, so it is not required, you can delete this one. Now simply what you need to do under src, new package com dot demo 012. Okay, now finish. Under the package, what you need to do, now you need to create a class. So it's very easy, right? Hardly we spend 5 minutes. But still people are confused how to create a project, how to add the package. Suddenly they will ask you, do you know how to create a package, how to create a class? Means you are not talking and simply your face was changed. Then the interview person knows that you don't have any experience. So you need have some confidence. How you will get a confidence? If you know, then only you will get a confidence. Suddenly I can go for a car drive, means you cannot go until unless if you are expert in car drive, you can take the keys. Hey, give me a keys, I will start going now. But if you don't know that driving, right, you will not get that much of confidence, right? Then you will not drive properly. So here also in interview also they will check your confidence level. They will check only your confidence level. They won't check your inter degree, BTech, MTech, mark list, and all the things. Understanding, right? In interview, they will. I can tell you very easily whether you are experienced guy or you are fake experienced guy. Because experienced guy is very confidently can say that yes, I did this one. This is what I did in my previous project. This is what I did. But who are going with without experience, in that words only they cannot tell proper way. Yeah, yes. If you talk like that, there is no confidence on your words. Means you are not worked previously. So whatever you are doing, see, basic things. Okay, no need to learn all the things. Okay, whatever you learn in the proper way, you need to learn. Okay, in case they ask you to create a project, means you can tell them very clearly, yes, we already did how to create a project, go to the new and Java project. Don't tell very fastly, tell very slowly, create a Java project, project name we need to give. After that we need to click the next button and we'll say that src. Under the src we can create the package. Under the package we need to create the class. That is the way you need to answer in the interview. But people how they're telling in interview, click a new file project. Under the project, if you read or you sing the song, right, they will reject you. Understanding, right? So don't do that one. Whatever you practice right here, you just the same thing you need to explain your interview. That is only we require. Okay, so what we can do is, again I told you, right? Now can you tell me here, can we write anything related to Selenium? Now I'm writing the Java related programs, right? Now can I write anything and Selenium related things? Is it works? Suppose if I'm write driver, it will works.
No.
Why?
No.
Yeah, I agree with you. But why it is not works? Correct. I agree with you. But why it is won't work? Correct. What you said is
HTML code, Selenium WebDriver, HTML code is required.
WebDriver.
WebDriver is required, right? So initially what we did, we only added what, the Java project, right? We are not add any jar files in this project. Yes, correct, excellent. So here what you need to do, here you need to add your project, like say here what you need to add, src, tomorrow you'll see, don't worry. Src build path, configuration build path. Here what you need to do, libraries, under the libraries class, add external jar files. You need to add external jar files. What is your, just now we downloaded 4.24, right? You can take 4.26 also. Now you can add this one. Now you can write Selenium related things, because I added the Selenium related to this to my project. Okay, if you observe that when I'm added, right, when I'm added to that particular project, right, see all the Selenium related things will come now. See, you want what you want now, WebDriver, right? Selenium WebDriver, that package is already added to your project. So this is what you need to learn. Simply copy paste, it won't work. See, Selenium. Okay, here you can see all these things. Okay, so this is the way you need to do this one. Okay, Selenium WebDriver related things. See, now I want to add Chrome driver related things. See, this is already added, org.openqa.selenium.chrome. If you are adding the edges also will be available. So the respective file should be added, then only you can add to your project, then only you can write your script in this project. Okay, so tomorrow we'll see the answer, don't worry. But I want from you all guys, for everyone, not only one person, are you guys are ready with tomorrow with your Eclipse and Java? Can
Yes.
you for everyone guys? So what about other guys?
Yes,
It's
sir.
Yes.
because tomorrow you need to share your systems. Okay, I don't want to tell in my system. Okay, someone need to share your system, but make sure that you need to download Eclipse and you need to download Java. Okay, be ready with that all the tomorrow. So tomorrow what we can do, we'll launch the browser tomorrow itself. Okay, it's very easy, 2 lines of code. Okay, so tomorrow we'll see that. But make sure that, okay, you whenever you get a time, right, today, take some time, just hardly 20 minutes, okay, not much, 20 minutes or 15 minutes, download Java and make sure the Java path is working correctly or not. And I told you, right, the Java path setting, that is how we need to set the Java path. That is interview question. Simply go to this PC, right click, properties. Okay, after the properties, advanced system settings. Okay, and after the advanced system settings, what you need to do, environment variables. After the environment variables, what you need to click, 1 second. You just click, you just add the what you can say, that Java variable, like simply just Java underscore home. Understanding, right? So this is all are very important guys. Advanced system settings. Okay, environment variables, and simply you can create the system variable Java home, and also you need to set what, path you need to set. Okay, because if you know this one, right, and next coming days you need to set the Maven path, you need to set the Jenkins path, you have a lot of things will come next. So if you are in good in this area, the rest of the things are very easy. Okay, so we'll see then tomorrow, guys. Okay, it's not demo, guys. We are going continue sessions. Might be they will change the link tomorrow, or might be next day. Okay, so it's a continuous regular sessions. Okay. Thank you, guys. We'll see then tomorrow. I will share that complete notes tomorrow. In meanwhile, you can try with your own. Okay, Java installation, Eclipse, and download the WebDriver. So if you are ready with that 3 concepts, then we need to launch tomorrow. We'll launch the Chrome browser. Okay. Anything else, guys? Anybody have any questions? Yes or no?
No questions.
Yeah, good, excellent. Thank you, guys. Thanks your time. Have a nice day. We'll see then tomorrow at the same time, 8:15. Okay. So please, guys, if you have any queries and concerns, right, please talk. Okay, because this is what purely interaction session. It's not like I share my system and I'm showing my code. Okay, you can share your screen and you can write your code and you can show to everyone. This is very good opportunity to work all together. Okay, so please make sure that you need to install your Java and Eclipse tomorrow. Okay, thank you guys.
Yeah, sure. Thanks. Thanks, sir.
Yeah, thank you.